Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Chicago Cubs.
Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Shota Imanaga.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And now the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. Swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
And he swings through that one.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Here's Riley Green. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Shota, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-0. One out, base is empty.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Torres.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Tarek Skubal.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Bottom of the first, Ian Happ up to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder. And it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Seiya Suzuki in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And strike 2.
0-2.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
There's the strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls. 1 strike.
Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Jake Rogers, the next to hit.
Rogers.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Now, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Skubal back to work. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings through that.
0-2. Ball.
Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K.
Batting fifth, the first
So up
baseman,
now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Busch.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So here's Horner now. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So up next, Matt Shaw. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now fly ball to right center. Perez hauls it in to end the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Colt Key.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. So digging in, Andy Ibanez. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That's outside. Ball 2. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the play. Trey Sweeney. Squirts away a little bit. The lefty, the 1-0. Strike 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's the swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
0-2.
In the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here at the friendly confines. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Into second, and he's got a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Suzuki, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 gone now. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch misses. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
green.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Goes down looking. Labor Torres up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one ripped right center field, and that's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ball 1 there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go. Bottom 4. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that is strike 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now batting,
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Horner.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Shota back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That just misses, and the count 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that one moves his feet.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one ripped. Tucker really on his horse for it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the right fielder, Colt Keith, struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that.
No balls, 1 strike.
And there's a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. And we're back. Here's a speed threat. Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now batting,
and now it's Miguel Amaya. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 strikes.
Bunt attempt missed, but it gets away. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. Happ lays off.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's going to be Andy Ibanez. In the air, right field, Tucker. 1 down. And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Wenzel Perez.
Number
0 for
55.
2 in this one.
Ryan Presley.
Clips the corner, 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's in the dirt. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Riley Green up now for the Tigers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the 6th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. And there's a foul ball. Up and in, and 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting.
And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. Late on that fastball. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's put it together an impressive outing. Swanson digs in.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. We go to the top of the 7th at the plate. Gleyber Torres. Presley in his 12th season, 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. And now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Half on his horse. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here is Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Late with the swing there.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Upstairs. Center field. Perez hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Nico Horner. He's 2 for 2. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. On a line out towards center. Dives, and it gets by. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Got him. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day.
The center.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Presley back to work. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And there's a ball. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So up next, Colt Keith. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Half towards the line, couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 1 down, base is empty. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers.
Andy Ibanez.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, on to the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Miguel Amaya. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next pitch is outside. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Tommy Canely.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now a chance for Ian Happ. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
The designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
They say you win.
No balls. 1 strike.
Strike 2. Amaya stands at first with 1 out.
Strike.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1.
That's an out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 37, Porter Hodge.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Headed towards the corner. Pat on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1. No, that's a ball. Too low.
Just missed. Swings and misses. And out 2-2.
2-2.
And they'll do it again. The Cubs leading by 2 here at the top of the 9th. That one the other way. Happ makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. There's a strike.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it.
Tigers lose, so 4-game losing.
He's got a 4 game, and the Cubs claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.